our first guest always shares the most delicious and unique recipes. Here to share a special dessert using one of the most loved Girl Scout cookie flavors, we welcome Chef Jimmy Lay, aka the Other Chef. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you
From
for
your
having me.
recent international travels. You were just in Japan.
Yes, ma'am. Was there for a little work and a little bit of play, but yeah, ready to get back into it.
Investigating all of the gorgeous flavors so that we can have something delicious to eat today.
Oh my God, actually I have one ingredient from Japan that I really want to feature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, we're doing a Girl Scout cookie dessert.
Yes.
A Thin Mint, which is my fave. So you've got me already.
Yeah.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Yes, so this is a Thin Mint crust chocolate tart, but we have a couple of unique Japanese ingredients. The first one is miso paste.
Okay.
Which is right here. We've dealt with it a couple of times. This is a blonde miso paste. And the other Japanese ingredient is Japanese butter.
Okay.
And this is actually from Hokkaido, from the northern part of Japan. And we're adding that into the ganache at the end. So this recipe is no bake.
No bake.
So,
love that.
The first thing we need to do is create the tart shell. So using a food processor, we pulverize the Girl Scout cookie, the Thin Mints.
Yeah.
And there's the grind,
Perfect.
how it looks like. And
it looks almost like coffee grinds in there.
yeah, basically. And we're going to melt some butter, but we're using Hokkaido butter.
So what's different or special about that than our regular butter that we're used to?
It's a different cow.
Okay.
The fat content is a lot different, like a lot higher.
Okay.
And Hokkaido butter is actually slightly salted.
Okay.
But in the recipe online, it says unsalted butter, but because this is a very special one, salted butter, and the salt is like maybe 1% of the total product, so it's actually a good balance. So we melt that, we add it to the crumb to form the tart crust.
Perfect.
And this is a 9.5-inch tart disc,
Okay.
the tart pan. I've already unmolded. You have to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, ideally an hour, so that it can be a whole shell.
But easy, you just smush it in there, pop it in the fridge.
Yes,
Okay.
so wear some gloves. It's gonna get a little sticky and wet because of the butter mixture, and also you can smear some of the chocolate. And what I actually like to do is use like something that's very round and flat and lay it out so that it can smooth out on the bottom.
Perfect.
You can do that with like a squeeze bottle. You can even use a little flat spatula like this.
Okay.
But fingers is great so that you can feel how deep the crust is.
Sure.
And how thick the walls you want it to be. So the next thing is making the ganache. So the ganache is basically a chocolate paste.
Yum.
So we have some miso paste already added to this heavy cream.
Okay.
And this is heated up, and then we're gonna add our dark chocolate.
Okay.
So we just add in our dark chocolate. I know a lot of people say, well, I don't like dark chocolate, you know, could I use milk chocolate? The answer is yes, with some caveats.
Okay.
The reason why is milk chocolate is, what happens is that milk chocolate has more sugar.
So sweet.
Yeah, so if you're gonna use milk chocolate, you still need to use some dark chocolate, and then there's a particular ratio.
Sure.
So this is going to slowly melt. Obviously, with TV time, we're gonna fast forward.
Yes.
Oh, one thing that I forgot to add was a little bit of instant coffee powder.
Oh, right.
And that will give it a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Okay.
And it also helps accentuate the bitterness of the coffee.
Yum.
Of the
dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah, okay.
So when that's done, we're going to add the ganache into the pie crust or the tart crust, and then throw it back into the refrigerator for about half an hour. It's gonna set, and also you see that it's nice and thick right now.
Okay.
So now we're actually going to cut into it, and this is very key. So we're gonna cut one clean piece, and you need a straight edge knife, not a serrated.
Okay.
And we're gonna start from the center.
All right.
And then with conviction, you cut all the way through.
With
And
conviction.
yeah, the reason why is because if you don't, it's not gonna be a clean cut.
You get all
And then-
crumbly and messy.
Yeah,
and,
so
okay.
the next thing is you have to wipe the knife down again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then
That's
once
the
again,
secret. Look at that. That's going to be so gorgeous.
okay. And now, with our plate,
Oh, I'm getting so excited.
we're gonna grab our spatula here,
Okay.
and we're gonna go underneath.
Here it comes. The chocolate goodness.
Oh, I'm praying that it's gonna come out.
That was a big slice, Jimmy. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so gorgeous. Yum. Yum, yum, yum,
The
yum,
crust
yum.
kind of stayed on the bottom, but that's okay.
It's all chocolate.
So next, we're gonna have some whipped cream. So I have
That
some
you
whipped cream.
literally just whipped moments ago. The good
We have some
stuff.
whipped cream. Place it on top. But wait, there's more.
Okay.
A little bit of the crumb
Yum.
and a little bit of flaked sea salt because that will help the
course.
sweetness of the
Always.
chocolate. And bon appetit.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cookie, cream, a little pinch of salt. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. How could you make chocolate even better than it was?
The salt. Seriously, the,
The
salt,
salt,
the
The
miso paste.
miso. You get a little extra something in there.
Yeah, and
I
the
love that so
chocolate powder.
much. I said that you cut me quite a big slice, but I think I'm gonna have to hide the rest because I don't want to share with anybody else. Great to see you. You always bring us such wonderful things. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will have this recipe and more about Jimmy on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Light right after this.